So here we have the Audi A1 on a 15 plate. So I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside though, you can see that it's a 3-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and, as I mentioned, run through just a few of the controls on the inside of the car from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles of the car. They are 19,271. You can change the information that's displayed there using buttons on the steering wheel for various different things. Above that, you can see we have a digital readout for the speedometer. The buttons here are the ones I was using just a moment ago. We have our phone controls on the right hand side. In the centre, we then have the main screen for the car, which is where you can adjust many things, including, of course, pairing your phone. All the movement you see me making on the screen, I'm doing so using this dial just here. The buttons that surround it relate to the 4 corners of the screen, which I'll show you in just a moment, and you can go into certain menus directly from here. So for example, if I press the telephone menu, we'll be back in telephone. We'll come back out of there and go to radio, push the dial down. You can see the 4 corners of the screen that I was on about, so you could press the button relating to waveband, which is the menu we're on at the minute, and there you'll find that we've got DAB, FM and medium wave radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do that under the media heading. We have SD memory card input, CD player, Audi's multimedia interface, and you can stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. This button turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows. We have our hazard warning lights, and then below that, the main unit that includes the CD player, SD memory card inputs, the volume for the stereo there, of course. And below that, air conditioning. So you can adjust the temperature, fan speed and direction of the air. Air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you've set over here. Underneath that, we can turn off the heated rear screen, traction control, and change the driving mode of the car. So you're able to go from dynamic, efficiency, auto, and then back to dynamic. Auto is where the car will ultimately decide for you. And then lastly, we have the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.